Have you ever opened your iPhone and noticed that your Today extension widget just isn't showing the buttons you expect? It's frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a common issue with iOS widgets and how to troubleshoot it. I totally understand how annoying it is when your widget doesn't display the buttons you configured. You might be thinking, why is this happening after a few hours? You're not alone in this, and many users have faced similar issues. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "Why does my Today extension widget revert to showing no buttons after a few hours?" They mentioned that their widget works fine initially, but then changes unexpectedly. Sound familiar? Let's dig into this together and find a solution. So what could be causing this issue? It seems like the widget is losing its data connection after a few hours of inactivity. This could be due to caching issues or how the app handles background processes. We'll break it down step by step so you can figure out what's going on. And don't go anywhere. I've got a troubleshooting tip at the end that will help you keep your widget running smoothly. To address the issue with the Today extension widget, the user should first check the data loading mechanism from the app group. This involves reviewing how the buttons are being retrieved. Next, the user should verify the conditions under which the widget displays the No Buttons Configured message. This means checking if the buttons array is indeed empty or if there are issues with data retrieval. The user should also consider implementing logging to track the state of the buttons array over time. This can help identify when and why it becomes empty. Finally, the user can test the widget behavior by simulating different scenarios, such as logging out or clearing the app's data. This will help reproduce the issue and identify potential fixes. Did you know? Widgets were introduced in iOS 14 and they have changed the way we interact with apps. It's amazing how much functionality can be packed into such a small space. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests leveraging the lifecycle methods of the Today extension controller. They recommend calling the load data function, not only in the widget perform update with completion handler, but also in the view did load method. This ensures that the data is loaded every time the widget is displayed. Additionally, the user prompts to check where the code for adding or removing UI buttons is implemented, as well as how the No Buttons Configured message is displayed. Here's the troubleshooting tip I promised. Regularly check your app's data sharing settings and consider adding background fetch capabilities. This can prevent your widget from losing its buttons. And there you have it. Your Today extension widget should be displaying the buttons correctly now. Remember, keeping your app's data sharing settings in check is crucial. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video on optimizing your iOS app performance.